Today we're building the Tin Man. We pulled this guy, actually we pulled him twice. We put him on JC's account and my wife's account. My wife's account, probably not ready for a really OP build of Tin Man, but JC's account, like JC's got stuff and he's got gear. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun today, building out the Tin Man, testing him out in several areas. Realistically, he should be good everywhere. With this skill set that he has, he could be pretty nasty. The A1's very basic. It's just a single hitter with a heal on there. That's okay. I mean, that's fine. That's good. But on the A2, the A3, that's where he gets really sick. On the A2, attacks one enemy and inflicts 10% more damage and ignores 10% of defense for each buff on him. Remember, that stacks up to like 100% because we can get 10 buffs on him. This makes him like a PvE god, like especially against bosses. Like, I think this is just gonna make him so disgusting in PvE. And directs all allies to team up and attack the same target. Again, against bosses, disgusting. Just nailing that damage in there. And it also increases the ally damage for 5% and their ignored defense. So again, hitting those bosses like crazy, and then resets the cooldown for the lumber machine skill, which the lumber machine skill, this is what I love him in PvP more for. Now, don't get me wrong, like this, like if you're struggling with someone in PvP, this is gonna nuke him down and get him down easily. But lumber machine attacks all enemies before attacking places 30% increased crit damage and a 15% shatter buff on all allies for 2 turns. And remember, the shatter is gonna give us more ignore defense. So 15% ignore defense from that shatter, which is disgusting. And then ignores 5% of each target's defense for each buff on him. So like we can get that, like we can get that up to what, 65% ignore defense, not to mention if we run ignore sets, relics, like this could nuke really hard. Like my thought process is run him behind like Marius, like have Marius and like Mercurial just to strip off any guards, and then have him come in with this lumber machine and just nuke out whoever's left. Places revive on death for this champion for 1 turn if it kills an enemy. He's also defense based, and with the skill set here, we don't need like accuracy or anything, so he should be a really easy build. He also decreases the damage. This is what concerns me a little bit with him, is he decreases the damage all allies receive by 15 or 30%, depending on who they are, and he receives them instead. So he is going to soak up some additional damage. If the damage received exceeds 50%, gives him a revive on that. So like, and he can like get the hewing axe in there. That's my only concern with him, is that he is going to take a lot of extra damage, but with him being defense based, I think he should be able to handle it. So we're going to build him. I think we're going to build him a couple different ways here. PvP, PvE, and just kind of play around with him. I think for like masteries, we'll get masteries and stuff. I think masteries are going to be the same. Obviously, we don't have a blessing on him, which is going to kind of suck. But I think the more blessings we get on him, obviously the better and stronger he's gonna get. So let me go ahead, let me get a build together for him. While I'm doing that, guys, we're getting ready to start a brand new series on the channel. We're gonna be starting a brand new account with the Mavara link, which is down there in the description. All you do is click the link down there in the description, and you're gonna start with a 5-star champion in Mavara, and then you can use promo code of Super Victory, and you'll get Pelops, who's another great champion. And then we also have like Dorothy for a 7-day login. So guys, it supports the channel 100% for free, but we're also going to be like playing alongside you guys. You guys can get the feel for all of that as well. Let me get this build together and I'll be back. All right, so I think I'm going to give you guys 2 builds for Tin Man here today, a PvE build and a PvP build. This is going to be the PvE build because we have no kind of protection on him, no mercurial, no stone skin, etc. But we are running 6-piece Merciless, which is going to be really good. Now for the relic, obviously Cat's Gaze is going to be amazing, ignoring defense, crit damage, defense on there. But if you don't have a Cat's Gaze, like if you're like my account, well, obviously we're over on JC's account, a Talon will be just fine in my opinion. I think that should be really solid. Just anything to get that crit damage up. We actually did get a 1-star blessing for him. I didn't realize JC had one on wait for me. So we're going to go with Heaven Crest because the number of buffs increases the damage. We want him with a lot of buffs because his skill based on buffs anyways. For the masteries, we're going to go with like really traditional like nuker status down to Helm Smasher, first hit on enemies, more damage. It's a lot of positive stuff in there, but also like we're going to go with Blast Proof, which is going to decrease damage incoming. And then will also give us some chances to counterattack, which will also give us some healing in there as well. So I think that works really nice, traditional nuker status for the masteries. Now, I did have to borrow some gear here, but this isn't actually going to be the final build. I think I'm going to actually leave him in more of a PvP build. Although, like, I think for PvE, I think he's, honestly, like, I think he's going to be great for both. Especially with him, like, doing the ally attack. Like, I think he's going to be great for both. Realistically, Maybe like well, I'm gonna save this, and then like if JC uses him or like gets the other Oz people and wants to use them, I know he'll have Dorothy in line. He'll have gear set up here. So obviously, like I leached a lot of good gear to get this to work. I wanted to get him faster. I actually at one point had him 260, but then I realized I didn't have him in 6-piece Merciless. I had him 5-piece Merciless. The whole point of having 6-piece Merciless is to get to that ignore defense there. So that's the whole goal with that. And we don't really have a lot of great Merciless accessories for Banner Lords. These gloves are awesome, but no speed on them, unfortunately, but that's okay. Only a 5-star chest, but it had the stats that I needed. And then speed with defense there. We could change this to speed. Realistically, we could also put a little glyph into here, make that a little bit better as well, get our defense up a little bit more. I was looking, did I miss any glyphing? Oh yeah, I meant to glyph this also. I forgot, I did not go through and glyph things. I mean, some of the stuff is going to be really solid throughout. Let's just put a 5-star into this, maybe get us 4. Yeah, just give me 4 one time. All right, we'll take 5, fine, that's okay. Which that'll actually help out. So yeah, I mean, that pushes him up to 250 speed, almost 6k on the defense, tons of crit damage, 357. We could push it a little bit higher, but again, then I would have to sacrifice I wouldn't be able to get him in 6-piece Merciless, and then we sacrifice so much ignore, which we don't want to do that. All right, now obviously JC's account has a ton of crazy stuff we could use, but let's just go with something a little bit more average-ish. You know, a little Donnie, Farrell in protection, Mikage in protection, Lydia, I think she's in protection also. Just to try to get some buffs on him, but also like with the 9-piece protection that they're going to carry, it's going to allow him to do more damage. So let's just kind of see what happens here. I was going to go Elva, but then I remember Donnie's going to put some stuff on. Honestly, let's go here. Let's just get him. The whole point is to get him loaded with buffs here, right? Like the more buffs, the better. Let's go full out and get him loaded with buffs. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're gonna scale what 40% ignore defense on there. So let's just see how this goes. Alrighty then. I mean, that's what we're hoping for, right? That's exactly what we're hoping for here against these goons. And obviously, like, I feel like he's gonna be really good against like bosses, longer battles and stuff like that. But we're just testing this out. Let's go there again. Let's hit here. Let's see. Okay, I mean, we didn't get the full KO that time. We didn't have all the buffs. And realistically, we could probably even like go like really cheese it more. Actually, I'm gonna save that for the dragon. I kind of want to see what this A or A3 looks like. Yeah, A something. Actually, let's just save that also. And the A2, yeah. Doesn't that have the ally attack? Yeah. I think let's go here. Sure. I guess we should have probably saved that for the dragon for the ally attack, huh? That's okay. That's okay. I just want to kind of see what he does. I mean, I like what he's doing for sure. Obviously, we have a really OP build on him, and this account has a ton of crazy champions I could pair with him. But I was thinking like something like my account would have, like something, you know, other people playing around my level might have. Like I have all this stuff. Mikage's, you know, people can get Mikage, Lydia, Donnie was obtainable. Obviously, Farrell a little bit not as obtainable, but still, you know, that's okay. Let's see how he hits the dragon. Obviously, he's not an enemy max HP, but he does have like the ally attack things, which is positive. All right, let's do that. Let's extend our buffs. Do this. I mean, it's going well. It's going well for sure. Let's do this so we can get the ally attack in here. Yeah, that's good stuff. I mean, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I definitely think like PvE, especially boss battles with him having that built-in ally attack, and he hits so hard. I think he's going to be really good PvE. But honestly, I'm excited to try in PvP. And I think honestly, he also gets better with the more Oz people that we get. When we get Dorothy, when we get the Lion, which JC's going to get Lion early. Like when we get all these champions that are going to pair with him, even Scarecrow, if we're able to get Scarecrow, I think that's really going to scale things up. Because remember, Dorothy has the Oz ally unity thing built in as well. So like, obviously they should all work really well together. I mean, I've felt really good. My big head's in the way, but 6.5 million damage there. We could have cheesed it more, but I mean, I could have put Gertz up also. I probably should have put Gertz up, but That wasn't bad. All right, so more for a PvP build, we want a little bit of protection. So we're either gonna go stone skin or mercurial. I love mercurial. It's just so annoying to deal with. So we're gonna go with mercurial, which gives us some res and some speed in there as well. And then we're gonna stack that with lethal, which is gonna give us 25% more ignore and some crit rate in there. We do sacrifice some of our crit damage, just, you know, to make the numbers work. I wasn't able to get the crit damage, that's all right. And a little bit of speed. Defense is about the same. We did have some nice rolled up pieces, like I had to use this to get the crit rate there. No speed on these gloves. We don't have any crit damage gloves that have speed on them, but at least had double defense, or at least that like worked for what I was looking for that someone else wasn't using. Didn't have enough, like I'd love this to be defense percent, didn't have enough to get it there. Also, I could probably switch this out for a chest that has crit rate and then, you know, run speed on the gloves or something. I don't know, but like the double speed roll with the max, it's like, that's good. And then we'll obviously speed boots with speed and then defense percent there. I like that's good. Everything else is the same for him as well though. All right, had to wait for live arena to open. We are in. Let's start with a Marius. I think Marius, to get rid of any guard, take out some buffs. I think that's good. Okay, that's a little bit gross. From there, I was kind of thinking go Arby and Crixia. I think that's gonna be good. We go 10-man. I forgot to look to see if his Carnage has gear. Here's what everyone else is looking like. I feel like actually Neve would be good because she'll passively give us some skills. I'm assuming like one of these two are probably gonna get banned. We'll go 10-man there. We probably gotta get rid of Sylvie. I mean, everyone here is in protection except for Arby. Arby could get blown up, but let's get rid of the Helvie. Yeah, Arby might get blown up here. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I'm a little bit worried. Might have been a bad ban by me. Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the last. These things happen. All right, let's just see what we do. Let's just see what we do here. All right, that was an extraordinarily long load. Oh, this guy's not running any kind of protections. All right, well, that's fantastical. Let's do that. Let's put this stuff on. Remember, we want buffs. And then this is the A3. Does he go through? Does not go through. Okay, so we definitely want to try to take as many of them out as possible. Okay, nice. That's good. Then let's just go here. Okay, nice. Good positive stuff. There. Okay. Go A1. Then we'll ally attack here. Oh, they left. All right. All right. So we're back in. Let's go Marius. Yeah, I think that's good. Ugh, that's 6-star Fabian. That's tough. That's tough. Don't like seeing a 6-star Fabian, but I mean, we have some gross stuff too. I can't sit here and pretend. I don't really know like gear wise who we should be running on his. Kind of liked her. She like puts up some passive stuff there. I honestly don't mind Arby. I would use his Lazarius, but his Lazarius is a little bit slow. Like I would want him to turn meter boost, and he's just a little bit on the slow side compared to everyone else. And I don't know, we couldn't get him up where we need to be. We'll go 10-man there. I think we have to obviously get rid of the Fabian. Yeah, he gets rid of Crixia. All right, this could work. This could be okay. Let's see how things go. Let's give it a go. You know, let's see what we do. All right, here we go. All right, we got some stuff. Okay. Got some stone skin. Let's see if we can get rid of some of that stone skin here with Marius. Marius isn't necessarily built for damage, and also Marius's cat's gaze is on 10-man. So I think we just go. Okay, yeah, that's good. 10-man's hitting hard. I'm kind of impressed. The big thing is like you have to get those buffs on him. Like you don't have to, but obviously he's gonna do more damage when he gets those buffs on. Early on, I like what he is. Obviously, you know, this isn't my account, so finding the synergy is a little bit tough. I just always default to what I use. Oh my goodness, wait a second. That monkey just ruined my day. Oh boy, wait a second. We might just actually have lost this. And did I count my eggs before they were hatched? Is that the saying? Something like that. We might have. Save the day, donkey. I know he's not actually a donkey, but it's a running joke. Just deal with it, chap. Deal with it. I mean, at least he's got guards staying up. Ouch, my nose. Okay, come on, Marius. Save the day, big guy. The problem is he's just built to strip. Like, he's not really built for damage. He's just in here to strip materials. Although, like, he's gonna deal damage, but he's not like pushing like 350. Like the cat's gaze is on the Tin Man, you know? But okay, Marius saves the day. Oh, that was a close call. I'd say early impressions are pretty good. Obviously, you know, him taking that extra damage definitely doesn't help things. Obviously, the more of blessings we're gonna get and increasing those stats and increasing those effects, the better it's gonna be. But he's brand new. We'll get there eventually. I like him. I like him. I think he's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun in a lot of different areas, especially as we, you know, get the 7-day login, as we finish the fusion. Like things are gonna be really, really good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys in the next one.